In today's video, I will be sharing with you about my new braces I just got put on today. I'm so excited, and we're going to talk all about that, plus a little update on how I've been doing since my last dental procedure. Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back. It's been a few weeks that I posted my last video, and all of you have been following me on Instagram. You know that I just recently had dental procedures done. I had extractions and I had a whole mess of things going on, and it took me a lot longer to heal, I guess because I'm older, I don't know, but it's just been a longer road to recovery. And I also want to thank you so much because you have all sent me such beautiful notes, letters, cards, messages, comments on my post when I updated about all this and how I was going to be away and off social media for a while and not be posting videos on my YouTube. And I wanted to come back kind of giving you an update on how I'm doing. The reason why I'm really sharing this with you because from now on, you're going to be seeing me in my videos with braces on. And so I didn't want you to be surprised or shocked or wonder what's going on. And I thought it would be fun to kind of share my journey with you. And if any of you are considering getting braces as an adult, this would be a great video for you. You're all going to come along with me on this wonderful journey. This has been something that I've been wanting to do my entire life since I was little. This is like a dream come true for me. I'm reclaiming back what should have been mine, I guess, many years ago. I should have had this done a long time ago, but now is the time. I thought I was going to get emotional making this video because it's really an emotional thing for me, but I kind of had a few days or weeks to process this. I've always been self-conscious of my teeth and my smile, and even though I'm in my 40s now and I've really gotten over that, it's just knowing that I will have healthy teeth. So the purpose of this really, it's for both. It's cosmetic reasons because I want it to look better, but also mostly as I'm getting older, I want my teeth to be healthy. I want to be able to have better hygiene with them, to be able to clean them. And as the years have gone on, because they're very crooked and I have a lot of gaps and a lot of crowding, it just seems so much harder to keep my teeth clean and my gums clean. I know that it's going to better me in the long run for my own physical health. So about a year and a half ago, I wanted to start my daughter on her orthodontist treatment. And with her treatment, it was a little different. So she was very active. She's in ballet and performance and all of that at the time. So the best option for her was actually Invisalign. I got to see her go through the whole treatment of Invisalign and how it works and how much trouble it is, because it really is different from just having braces. I eventually knew that I was going to get treatment done with orthodontic care myself, but I didn't realize it was going to be this soon. We were planning to finish my daughter's treatment first and then continue with mine. Some of you remember during March when the COVID began, I started to have issues with a molar that had been broken, and it was giving me a lot of pain and trouble, and it ended up getting infected during the COVID time. Everybody was shutting down and it was just an emergency thing. So I got into my appointment and they said yes, I had an infection, and they prescribed me some antibiotics. So I took those antibiotics and finished that, and I got better. The infection left. But I had also told them that I was planning on getting braces in the future, and if anything had to do with my molar being pulled or crowned, because they thought of doing a root canal. And I know those are very painful and extensive and they cost a lot of money. So I thought maybe I should just go to my orthodontist first. And they did suggest that. So they said, when everything opens again, go to your orthodontist and, find out if you need this tooth or what, because extraction might be a better option. Nothing really opened up really until like June. And so my daughter needed her treatment. She didn't have her Invisalign tray. I was just trying to get her treatment going again. But at the same time, I was thinking I should make an appointment to get a consultation. At the end of July, I went into my consultation with our orthodontist, and he basically said, I don't need this molar for what work he plans to do. And I was so excited because I thought, okay, great, that's better than a root canal. I'm perfectly fine with that. He said, this is what the plan is. You're gonna go to the dentist and get those teeth extracted, get your teeth cleaned, and then meet me back here in about 2 weeks and we'll get going on the braces. We decided at the time to put brackets on the top and not do any wires because I was going to get the extractions done. So I had never done this before in my life, and this is something that I've always wanted to do, so it was kind of like I just jumped on it that day. I really didn't even plan to do any of this. I mean, it was really a big shock when I walked out of there with brackets on my top teeth, because it was something I thought this wasn't going to happen until January, but yet it was something so exciting to me. I make my appointment with my dentist and we schedule a consultation, and then that took another week. Once I got into the consultation, she advised, okay, we're going to extract the teeth, and we made an appointment for that. So that was the next week. Now we're already like a week and a half since I've already had the brackets put on, and this has taken a little longer than what I thought it would and what my orthodontist thought would. I didn't want sedation, and I'm not good with anesthesia that well in certain aspects, because when I had my daughter and they gave me a specific anesthesia, it was really bad. So I really have to take care and consideration when I'm thinking of this treatments and going to the dentist and doing these procedures. I haven't done this in a long time, and I was scared. I'm going to tell you the truth, I was. I had no idea what was going to happen. I felt like a truck hit me out of nowhere because I didn't expect it to be so bad. And the other thing is that I didn't do my extractions with any laughing gas, or I didn't do it sedated. So I was fully awake, and all they did was give me shots to numb, which was the anesthesia. It took 2.5 hours. It was only supposed to be an hour and a half procedure, but it ended up taking longer because I reacted to one of the anesthesias. They had to wait at least 30 minutes before I could stop shaking and getting anxious, anxieties. And since I wasn't getting laughing gas, because I didn't want that because I get very nauseous and that's not good for me. So I was just trying to get strong and just trying to face this thing on my own, and it was really hard. I went through it. And so at the end, at my dentist, after she pulled both teeth, we had to do one and the other, and I just was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm doing this without anything. And the dentist, after we were done, she actually told me I was a woman of steel. She couldn't believe I went through all that. I really did feel like I had a supernatural experience in the dental office during the extraction. I feel like I know the Lord was with me. There was a point where because of the anesthesia, I was shaking really bad, and I had really bad anxiety. They moved me to another room with the door shut, and for some reason, as soon as I got in that room and I opened my mouth so they can begin, I felt like this peace just came over me. And I felt the presence of the Lord just come and soothe me, and I just was done. After that, I was out. I was just like literally like a supernatural sedation. And after that, they pulled the teeth, and I was done, and I was out the door on my way home to recovery. I really want to talk and share about that because I feel that even though this is a process that has to do with healing of our own body, I really believe that God and Jesus still heals today, and He is with me, and He is with you too. He's with all of us. And so when you need Him, He's there. Call on Him and He'll be there for you. He is our ultimate healer. After the recovery was pretty normal for an extraction, the bleeding stopped at night. It's just the pain level was intense. They also gave me a bone graft in my molar because it was such a deep tooth that they had to pull it out. So I was dealing with the healing of that too. And they said I would be healed, or I could go on into the orthodontist like in a week. But because of my healing process, it ended up being a lot slower. And so today I went to the orthodontist. I was just going for a consultation, I thought, just so he could look at my extractions and kind of we could make a plan on what we were going to do. But I walked in and he's like, we're going to put the wire on, because I really didn't expect that. I wasn't prepared for it, but it was okay. And it was so funny because when my husband took me this morning, because of COVID, they don't let any family into the lobby, so they have to stay in the car. And I couldn't even tell my husband that I was getting this done. And so when I walked out in the car, I was so excited. I was like, look, look, look. I got my braces, my wire on. And my orthodontist is so good. He's going to work along with my dentist, and we're all going to get this process going. So in September, I'm going to do 2 cleanings. And every time I will go to the orthodontist that morning, they'll take the wires off, and then they will clean my teeth, do what they gotta do. Afterwards that day, I'll go back, get the wire on, and wear it a couple more weeks, and then do the other cleaning. Although this will be a process of 4 times, I'm just so thankful that I don't have to have any more extractions or anything like that. In October, they're gonna do my dentist is going to clean the bottoms, so we're gonna do one part at a time. So this process of not just having braces being put on my top and bottom all together, this has actually been a blessing because I've had time to get used to how it feels on the top. So today is my day 1, and I do feel a soreness around my gums and like a tightening on my teeth, but it's not uncomfortable and it's not painful. They suggested I take some Tylenol for the pain, but you know, I'm really not feeling that much uncomfortable pain. I mean, it's uncomfortable, it's not very painful. I feel like this is God's way of telling me that this is what I can handle, and I'm okay with that. So I feel it's working out good according to my treatment progress and what my orthodontist had planned and how he's working along with my dentist. We chose to go with the metal because, as you can see, I have metal. Because they said that the way my treatment was with my teeth and everything, I needed the metal. For some reason, they're stronger and they're faster, so I wasn't a good candidate for clear or for Invisalign, like my daughter was having. But that's okay because, like I said, I'm at a point in my life where I really don't care what people think of me. I don't care what I look like, and I'm not really embarrassed at all. I feel really confident, and I feel if I would have done this earlier in my life when I was a teenager or maybe in my 20s, that I probably wouldn't have appreciated it as much, and I probably would have been more self-conscious about it. But now that I'm older and wiser, and I've come to the conclusion that as long as I'm happy and I feel good about myself and I know who I am in the Lord and who God sees me to be, I'm good. And as you see my videos, you will know why I look weird. I just think I look like a teenager. I really feel like a teenager again. This is really weird. Like, I look at myself in the mirror and I don't think I look that way, but when I see myself with these on, and I only have the top braces on right now, I feel I look like a teenager. I really do. I feel like I'm 17 again. It's so funny. And my daughter even says, "Mom, you're so cute. You look like a little teenager." And we were joking about this because we were like, okay, everyone's wearing masks because of COVID. So what better time to get braces, because nobody ever will see my smile or my teeth really, or my braces, because I'm always wearing a mask in public. And it's so funny. That is my story. I feel like I need to talk a little bit more about the emotional part of this braces journey, but I don't want to make this video overwhelming or too long. I feel like I want to encourage all of you that you have never taken a chance, or you've never done something that you've been wanting to do in your life. You're never too old to do something. You're never too old to learn. You're never too old to accomplish something or a dream of yours. So thank you for letting me share my heart with you and share this personal thing with you, because it really means a lot to me. Like I said, I really want to thank you for all your prayers and your sweet comments and words and your patience. I'm looking forward to filming a lot more videos for you all, and be looking forward to those videos coming. I have a lot planned, plus makeup, hair, romantic home, and 10-item wardrobe. Definitely 10-item wardrobe, because fall is coming. Thank you so much for joining me today for this video. Like I said, it means so much for me to be able to share this with all of you, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.